La Convention nationale.
So when my husband suggested we watch a French indie film about a part of the French Revolution that I knew to be particularly tragic, my response was tepid. I'm not sure what I was expecting, but I wasn't expecting to be as impressed as I was. The movie follows the story of one of the leaders of the Catholic resistance to the French Revolution, known commonly and simply as Charette. The tale of this courageous and conflicted hero is woven into the story of the peasant revolt of the Vendée region of France against the reign of terror that was the French Revolution. A story that is virtually unknown to the wider world, and that has been stifled even in France. The French critics' reaction to this movie was one of scorn, claiming that this movie is a fanciful rewriting of history. And indeed, it definitely challenges the popular conception of the Revolution as a bright and shining light of liberty, fraternity, and equality. In contrast, though, the regular French moviegoer gave it a 4 out of 5 stars on the French equivalent of IMDb, and Vanquish or Die became the surprise hit of the year in France. I first heard the story of the Vendée Revolt years ago from Warren Carroll's book The Guillotine and the Cross, a work littered with references and primary source material. I highly recommend it. It's a relatively thin book, it's easy to read, and I just think every Christian should be aware of what the French Revolution actually was, particularly since it's so celebrated in our modern culture. We go to Bastille Day festivals in the States, unwittingly glorifying a revolution that slaughtered tens of thousands of Christian martyrs. Or we decorate our houses with images of the Eiffel Tower, a structure erected to honor a reign of terror that attempted to stamp out the Catholic religion. And therein lies the importance of this movie. Not only is it crucial to reclaim the narrative from the enemies of Christendom concerning the French Revolution, but it is vital that the narrative be conveyed in a high-quality art form. I think that Vanquish or Die meets that criteria. Hugo Becker gives a superb performance as our conflicted hero Charette. The supporting cast also pull their weight. The costumes are extremely well done and add authenticity. Charette's uniform is to die for. The deep green with red highlights, the gold braid, his wide-brimmed hat with the ostrich feather give him verve and swagger. If I were to offer criticisms of the movie, I would say that it needs to be a little longer, about an hour and a half. There's much of the story that needs to be told beyond what an hour and a half can give you. I actually think it would have made a great miniseries. There's so much more to tell, more characters to include, etc. The pacing at the beginning of the movie was a little accelerated. They put the story together pretty quickly in the beginning, then slowed it down a bit for the second half. While the costumes are great, the locations didn't blow me away. They're not bad. They're just a symptom, I think, of being an incredibly low-budget film. And I have to say, when I learned that this film was filmed in 18 days, I was shocked and impressed that a production team could turn out such a quality film with that small amount of time and money. And this isn't just a movie about heroes dead and times gone, but as Charette says in the film, it is about an eternal battle. We are here to engage in that battle, we here today, and when we are gone, it will continue. As an American, I found these words of Charette's particularly resonant in this time and in this place. Our country is ourselves. It is our villages, our altars, our graves, all that our fathers loved before us. Our country is our faith, our land, our king. But their country? What is it? Do you understand? They have it in their brains. We have it under our feet. It is as old as the devil, the world that they call new, and that they wish to found in the absence of God. They say that we are the slaves of ancient superstitions. It makes us laugh. But in the face of these demons who rise up again century after century, we are youth, gentlemen. We are the youth of God, the youth of fidelity. And this youth will persevere for its own and for its children, true humanity and liberty of the soul.